Yeah. Flat, 2 left, 40. Very long, going outside. Are you okay? Yeah, are you okay?
Just the start of this encounter, super even. Martel goes round in turn 1. A little bit of contact, the crowd roar there. Straight on the radio, Jared. Here's Ollie Bennett going in the wall, and look, he actually goes in rear first, but then it's when it bounces off in. To wait longer on the throttle. But it worked out, it was tiny, look. That's the jump that caught out Arpin last year. It's the one where Faust nearly landed on the top of Hansen. It's huge. Still stuck in 5th, but he goes alternate line now, Jared, and they both clip the bank and round. Ollie Eriksson. That's both Erikssons.
The Erikssons are getting violent out. I'll give you the ones that we missed. Let's not forget what happened earlier in the weekend with the Andretti car going for a... They do close up under braking. So Bamba gets along, gets up to the door panel, but not close enough. It's just in front of the rear fender. And coming out of turn 7 it was. I think it was the hardpoint car. So the hardpoint car in behind, right, there's a touch between the AF Corsa, the touch between the AF Corsa, Magnus Aston Martin. That car then unable to turn to the left and has ushered the hardpoint Porsche off. That car has continued, as has the Lexus. It's missing front suspension down through the SS super quick, and it looked like perhaps the Lexus ran into the back. Perfect, and yet another once again the team caught off Motorsport car providing the camera view, but the racing when we have had it, it's been absolutely superb.
IndyCar racing is going back on the up, I think.
No, same thing. I mean, all the the water.
Are you going to run 2 cars next year? Presumably you will.
Yeah, the plan's not solidified yet, but we'll certainly.
Felipe Fraga drove from the back to the front of the field. It's down at turn 6. He's gone down the inside of. Which car was that?
Yeah, good question. Was
it the Tower car? No, it wasn't.
No. It's number 54.
It's the core car. It started the slide coming out of turn 5. Thought he'd caught it, and then the car went back to the right, and heavy contact, driver's right hand side, right on the front of the car, just at the rise. Fortunately, there was traffic in there, and that was the Risi Competizione, and Colado's turned him around. Let's see when it was last in the pit lane.
Well,
no, it's only
5 laps ago. Yeah,
5 laps ago. That's the reason why. Side by side going in. It's both of the Ganassi cars. It's both of the Ganassi cars, I think, that have come together. There was side by side going into turn 1. Was coming up alongside, I think. Yeah, absolutely. 0-1 on the outside. Earl Bamber on the inside. There wasn't room for 2 Chip Ganassi Cadillacs. Is not there because this morning in qualifying lost the car at the top of the hill at turn 5 and hit the tyre barriers at just the wrong angle. He was on his own, turns in, it all looks good. Oh, wiggle in the middle of the corner. 2 wiggles, in fact. He went off, steering lock on, so they couldn't accelerate. As soon as he got the wheels straight, he was gone out to turn 10B. That's a lovely start, and off behind them. This could be big. And where did that? Yeah, flicked up. Dickinson and Lauren Heinrich, the red car has the inside, should have the advantage. Chase Thompson coming through, and a spin behind as off goes the number 6 of Trenton Estep. He's gone off at turn 1, also going off first, second and third, but Estep went off on his own.
No, I don't think he did. I think he got a bit of a help there from
Bentley got a huge push.
Even him. Was that number 66 car? Actually, rather than 47. Maybe it was 47.
It's a 47 Motorsport car, and made pretty heavy contact. That's Not getting out. This is down at 10A and 10B. Was trying to go around Max Opalski in the green and black car. Got the swapper on.
That is Michael Staub pulled off to the side of the track at the exit of 5 after a very scary ride.
Moment down at the bottom of the hill. Oh, also
At $250,000, he can't be seen as helping his teammate in this battle with Jared Thomas.
top of the hill. Now, did he jump or was he pushed?
Turn 5, I think.
5, and a wee bit further back in the mid-teens.
Aaron, who just won the NASA championship for sprint racing back at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca.
We're looking for the black.
Nope, full course
machine.
yellow.
Full course yellow. I think it has to. It's too much curb.
Oh,
Just lost. It's regained by Jared Thomas in the space of 2 corners. Oh, and he gets hit by Dirks and he's off. There's the championship disappearing. Leading group of cars. And I wonder if Hickson have said, another huge moment
for Jared.
Jared Thomas.
Piscatel in 6th.
Jared Thomas back up to 11th.
There it is.
He's charging, but there's not enough time. Oh, off goes Salim Rahman. Turn 5.
Watch and see. Well, just suddenly. Oh dear. Well, that was a little bit strange because the car never.
Quite a long way down. Now, what do we see here?
That's
we see
the reason.
Fuoco getting it wrong.
Yeah, and that's done that set of tires. A world of no good whatsoever.
Now, this is fun and games coming from the chicane down towards turn 16, and getting turned around was the number 31 Audi, because Brendan Aribe has just lost a place and now he's been given a hard time and he's tagged into a spin by the Lamborghini. Around he goes. 27 was Isaac Lopez, who said he was hit by something yellow. Well, the Lamborghini number 27 was the next car in the queue, but you're right, that bodywork from the front. Porsche battle. Giorgio Roda versus Ralph Bone, and
not again.
Around goes Giorgio Roda, Ralph Bone. This is Nico Muller trying to go to the inside of Giorgio Roda, and there's the contact. He was almost alongside, backed out.
Watch and so there's the reason why. Had to be another car involved. There's a chance down the inside. Is this the 87 car? Go down the inside. Is there going to be contact? Is there contact? Well, yes, there is. The Porsche and the 87 Mercedes.
As well as Joy, and look at this in gold. Absolutely no determined contact. Mighty punted off the road by Lucas Al. 2 corners from home.
Oh, Chelly's under real pressure here. So, oh no!
Hedrick still right into the side of Vitkirk and turns him around.
Let's have a look as to what happened. As we thought, battle for position that. A little bit of a kiss through one. Oh, and another, and that is the 37 Porsche that took the lead, that has spun the 88 around.
Nerfed him well off, didn't he, there?
Debar still sitting behind Bobelik. Oh,
and that's Bobelik being given a hip and shoulder and off the road. So he rejoins. Cars scatter. Gravel goes all over the road. Get away also by the Alpine there. So Simon Turman is up into 2nd place, but then spins and comes back into the pack, and there's mayhem already. Aston Martin off. Bang, contact inevitable. Mercedes hits Alpine. Safety cars.
But we were lucky there wasn't bigger contact. There's more contact. Big hit into the wall for the 22 on the right-hand side as we slow down for safety car.
In the background, closing on traffic and drama there as Mark Lopez gets assaulted by Alex Fontana, and around he... And did he do it with any help? No, he just seemed to snap away from him as he turned in. So let's have another look. How he managed to do that, I don't know, because he could see the cars ahead. And pushing on now as the cars dive down towards turn 10. Under attack, more contact, and that's turned around Colombini by the look of it. And Mark Rostan having his dramas on the first lap. He was backwards coming into shot, and this is what happened as well. It was contact that turned around David Serban. This tells us what he did. Yes, he ran wide, bounced onto the curb, and around he went, hits the barrier, and the gravel stops him. Scalise to the inside line there to get ahead of Martin Rieber. That's another battle in Pro-Am, and they touch, and Rieber spins. Around he goes, and into the wall, bashes off it, tries to rejoin. Over the curb goes Rieber, hits Oscar Lee, who thankfully didn't suffer the legacy of that, and around into the barrier.
Johannes Stengel gesehen, der da einige Plätze verloren hat, aber auch der Pole-Sitter, die Pole-Sitterin, Kerry Schreiner, die hier beim Startfeld kommen, ist einer der Mercedes AMG, steht da schon quer, der nächste schlägt ein.
What happened then? Ooh, hit the wall, and Latifi hitting the wall too. This is what happened to Alex Albon. Just
it's one of those horrible, silly shunts.
Over the bumps, just couldn't turn. and couldn't. Andreas Seidel crossing his arms. The strategy, I can't see any of the mechanics out in the pit lane.
Important move for him, but that's also opened it up for Jamie Anderson, who's going to try and go around the outside. And Adam Lachko's been tipped sideways by Antonio. He's still sideways now, and he's still on the power. Oh, there's humongous contact. Jochen Hahn's up in the air. It's the back of Jochen. There's just a bit of a tap there, and then Andre hits Teo, and then bang, up in the air goes Jochen Hahn onto Sasha's machine. Pretty much side by side with Sasha, lends it to turn one. The two of them rub panels. Oh, there's a big hit, and Sasha's gone straight on. Sasha's gone straight on into the gravel, and that's going to be huge for the championship because he's going to drop positions.
Zabala que se están notando y mucho. Como los 35 de Aguilera. Cuidado aquí la salida de pista de Alba Vázquez. Categoría del C, quien manda es Eric Zabala por delante de Casalins, de Marco Aguilera. Y atención aquí a Tachenko, que a punto ha estado de enviar. Parece que es el que se ha llevado la peor parte. Ahí tenemos la repetición de la acción, como Tachenko entra cruzadísimo, se lleva por delante a Alex Geppert. Seguro van a llegar los primeros cambios de posición, o por lo menos esos primeros intentos, ese pequeño embudo. Y cuidado aquí el sustito. Sustito de uno de los coches, toque, bueno. Y en esta contrarrecta, Marc Sanchoras, quien va a la izquierda al ataque con Albal. Vaya toquecito, pasada de frenada, cuidado que se va. Posición, el ritmo no está siendo malo. Y aquí, ¿qué ha pasado aquí? ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? Pues Hamlin también, que cede 2 plazas. Ahí lo vemos, creo. Cuidado ahí. No. Ahí ha perdido. Y se toca. Qué lástima.
Lástima, venga.
Toque con Álvaro Ruiz de la Hermosa. Imagen de esa recta entre las curvas 8-9. Ahí lo tenemos. Es uno de los
Fórmula de campeones.
Pues repetición aquí del incidente.
Toca con Soloz,
Pom. Toca rueda con rueda. Christian Ho, con los límites de pista indicativos en este punto. Atención al salto aquí de Kirill Small.
NSXGT 松下信治。松下やってしまった。やってはいけないことをやってしまった。
接触だな、これ。バンブーエアウェイズと当たってますね。そうですね。これどうですかね、ちょっと膨らんだようにも見えるし、イン側に接触？接触ですね。ゲーナーとの接触。アウディはよく避けた。
ヘアピンコーナーで接触クラッシュがありましたが、そうですね。
黄色い。
はい。
誰だ？
ドラゴン選手になりますかね。
もうちょっとね、良くないですね。ちょっと後ろスピンしましたね。
接触がありましたかね。2台1ヘアピンで接触して2台がスピンというところだと思われますね。
엠페라의 황도현 선수거든요. 엔트리 07번입니다. 정혜원 선수예요.
정혜원 선수의 차가 완전히 돌았고요. 돌아가서 여기서 밀렸어요.
정혜원 선수가 일단은
그 딴 부분이었군요.
저희가 못 보는 부분이었는데 오한솔 선수
명이 함께 올라가 있고, 그리고 또 넥센 타이어의 서한 GP도 장현지를 비롯해서
이게 무슨 일이죠 지금 SC. 자, 선두권이 빠져나갔고요.
선두권 뒤에서 일어난 상황이었군요. 김중근 선수와의
트라크가 굉장히 크게 들릴 정도죠. 그 구간이 굉장히 위험한 구간일 수밖에 없어요.
충돌이 있었어요.
Caught upside down hard, flip over, turns 3 and 4 out of the ballpark, end over end. Brent Marks in the number 19.
And Jacob fireballs one down there. Tony goes 3.761.
Coin flip on this end. Castellana out of the groove. Khaled having to do some driving way over by the wall. Hang on, Khaled, he's in the wall. Khaled Albalusi hard into the wall in the shutdown area.
Going towards the left side wall. Pulls it back into the groove. Car dancing around a little bit on him. And a big hard right-hand turn for Jason Grima. Hard right-hand turn into the wall. And that car is sliding on its roof right down the center of the racetrack. Jason Grima trying to get out of the car, and you can see him on the screen. He is out of the car.
coverage brought to you by Geico. And out front, it's Eric Jones. Big wreck back there. That's Harrison Burton in the 21 and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47. There was a third line forming, and it looks as though guys were indecisive if they were going to jump into it or not.
All the wreck right there, that's where it starts. Almost all of these wrecks start from being pushed.
Joe Logano also involved in this in the 22. You see right there.
And see what happens to Corey. The right front just goes down. Looks kind of like a slow.
Watch everyone scatter.
Yeah, this black car coming with the purple roof, 39 of Ryan Sieg right there.
That spot was able to get in front of the 16, and there's contact made. Mike Snyder coming across the front of the 0-2 of Blaine Perkins.
Just wait. Fill it.
And the caution is out. Jordan Anderson. We talked about Jordan being in the field, and man, there is a lot of fire.
I'm sorry, but get out.
Oh, man. Get that thing stopped. And that's a big hit. Oh, my goodness.
So the tire already came off.
Crafton slips by.
Yeah. Watch this last truck. It was Kaz Gralla that got by. Oh, yeah. You can see it blows the fender off the truck. Man. Wow. Hard contact. As you mentioned earlier, you thought.
Nowhere to go. And just Sauter got caught up, and so did Tanner Graham. And it was just chain reaction.
Look at the job Parker Kligerman does in the Todd truck right there slips by.
Right between.
Wreck to the outside. Rhodes still there, trying to hold off. And the yellow and the checkers fly. And is it Brett Holmes?
Se van a encontrar a Castellera. ¡Ay! Casi se cruzó. Jorquera no lo controló. No lo pudo controlar Jorquera, lamentablemente. Auto de seguridad entonces. Hay auto de seguridad. Claro, no vio las banderas amarillas.
Three on this opening lap, so just about staying clean. As I say that, one of the riders goes down. It's the number. We see this often, don't we? Riders threaten to break clear, and that's a really, really nasty crash for Wakamatsu, the number 2 rider. Hopefully everyone avoids him there. He's struck in the middle of the track.